Okay, welcome back fans and friends, and for this video we have Greenlight, their latest all-terrain series. The 21 Ford Bronco, 4-door Badlands. Initially am thinking this thing is, if you guys remember, I did a Black Bandit a little while ago, and not much to bring about for the Black Bandit. I have it right here, and I will be comparing it a little bit later. But the Black Bandit is the Wildtrak, which apparently is the high-end version of this Badlands. Anyway, Greenlight, like all their series, I think they haven't done quite as many. Yeah, it's a Series 12. So some of the other series are Series 24, 25, 26. And I'm thinking, just by looking at it, you have the trailer hitches right there. They had most of them in stores. I just didn't get them. I just ended up getting this one. The Jeep Cherokee Pioneer, the 1991 S10 Baja, the 2018 Nissan Titan XD Pro 4X. Jeep Gladiator, I don't think they had. I picked a Jeep Gladiator, but not the all-terrain version. And the 2021, Chevrolet Tahoe is Z71, and obviously this one here. And it's nice if you want to keep it in the package. I have already done an all-terrain series. I have done the Ford Bronco, which was basically 90% the same as the 1994 Ford Bronco that I did, Black Bandit. Once again, they're just reusing the shells and then just painting them different, adding on accessories. And I'll open this one up and we will take a look at it. And just to bring up a little bit about the package, it obviously it's very well decorated, but I don't know, I just don't feel, I feel indifferent about it. It has the usual stuff you have there, the limited edition, the die-cast metal chases, and Series 12, 1/64 scale, kind of covered up with this little addition there. And it's 14 plus, unlike the Black Bandit, which for some reason is only 8 plus. I don't know what to tell you, unless this has more moving parts, but we'll find out. And I just forgot to cover the normal stuff there. It's unusual to me. They'll have General Motors and Ford, but not Chrysler. And then you have Nissan, BF Goodrich, and Goodyear, obviously tire suppliers. I just bring it up because it's kind of weird. Also the age thing. Why 8 years here and only 14 there? Just kind of weird. Anyway, so here we have it. And like I was saying before, Greenlight puts it in this little insert. So you could technically leave it in here if you're going to move it around a lot. But as I am not, probably get tossed out. Alright, so here we have it. The Bronco Badlands edition of the Ford, which is at its lowest, it has the manual transmission, and at its highest, the Sasquatch and some other stuff, it has the most of the additions of the higher end. So first thing you notice right away, I notice as well, is unlike this one, there is nothing holding the top to the bottom because this top does not come out. Unless I break it, and I don't really want to break it. So let's just go over the vehicle, we'll do the roll test. We'll compare it to its sibling here as Loki readjusts himself. So we will start with the front, and obviously you can tell the Bronco is covered up a little bit with this headlight setup underneath, and I'll get to the underneath it. But as you can see, the bumper is just a little bit different, like it's a different type of insert. There's no underneath lights there, while this one has everything moved right to the front. The Bronco appears to be exactly the same, except it's reversed, where the inside here is black, inside here is silver. The hood detail appears to be a little bit different as well. Maybe it's because this is the same color here, while this is a different color. Helps it stand out. And once again, I'm going to nitpick, but as you can see, they've left the rear view mirrors, which is, important if you're driving a car. You can get pulled over for it. We go to this side, we have the gas cap, the 4 doors, the 4-door edition, and then there you have the Bronco, which is nice and easy to read. I think actually that might be a Wildtrak. I would need a magnifying glass to actually look at it. Right away I can see there's a little bit of a defect there with the wheel. I'm afraid to take it out and damage it, but there's none in the front. That's normally done, and you can see there a little bit of overhang. As I've said in many videos in the past, Greenlight, the wheels are hit and miss, as are rolling the vehicle. And in the rear we have almost the exact same thing as the past Bronco, except for the wheel setup itself is a little bit different. The lights are mostly in the same spot. As you can see here, this light is a little bit off center, so I guess that's a production defect, or maybe that's where this one here looks like it's done more properly than this one. As you can see, this one's hanging out to the side. This also appears to be having shifted. Yeah, another production defect as well. You have there, again, very clearly painted. It's a little bit hard to read because of how small it is, where the door handle is. Different insignia from the Black Bandit, and nothing on the license plate. I brought this up many times. Sometimes they paint the license plate, sometimes they don't. It's just weird. And then you have there the Bronco, so I guess that is the Badlands on the side there. And the other side is almost identical to the previous side, except you can see here a few more tire defects. Hopefully you guys have more choice on the shelves than I do. I had just this one. As you know, the pandemic and everything else going on. And actually I can see there now a little bit of a light painting defect there. You don't see it here. You can see that right away. The Black Bandit seemed to have been at least covered it up better. Okay, and back to the front. Now we go underneath, and this is, I guess, where it gets dicey. We can see the usual thing is the production code. It's a limited edition number. On this one was a sticker, so I don't see it here at all. I guess it's not that limited. But we have the usual stuff there. 2020 Greenlight, made in China. The GL 195 is the same as this one. So the body is probably almost identical. You have there the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands, used under license, the normal stuff. I believe the tire treads are... No, actually I think the Bronco, at least the front wheels on the newer one look bigger. Yeah, they are. They in fact are. Which the tires just might be larger while the wheels themselves are smaller. I think that's what's happening there. Okay, and as for the trailer hitch, you can see here it's a little bit off center. I will do the little test afterwards with my only trailer, the 1972 Safari land yacht. Other than that, I think pretty much, except for the, obviously it's black and this one is silver, they appear to be identical. This one maybe... No, it's metal. I thought it might have been plastic, but I guess it's just painted. The holes are in the same spot, and as I was saying, here you can see the bumper. The front assembly there is a little bit different than the Black Bandit, which is the higher end version, the Wildtrak. So, okay, other than that, I would have to say this is done okay. I'll just do its rolling test, just to make sure, you know, nothing we can do about it now, but pretty much it rolls by itself. Very little wobble, which is great, despite the fact that the wheels appear to have taken some damage. And like the other Bronco, I do have a complaint that this trailer hitch, even look at this, it's not even finished. You can see right there, and the back part there hangs out. So they used a different type of trailer assembly hitch with the same vehicle, and for some reason, as you can see here, look, hopefully maybe I'll be able to fit the trailer better, because here it's very tight and it pushes against the bumper. Hopefully if this had been finished, I think this would have been a better choice. I think this is also the one they use on their pickup trucks, the ones with the extra back wheels, but I think because it's not finished, it's not going to fit. Oh, I'm wrong. And look how much better it fits. the vehicle doesn't ride up like that, like the Black Bandit does. So they corrected it. That's great. That's good to see. This actually makes a little bit more sense because you're not fighting the trailer while the vehicle moves freely. I'll just show you again what happens if I try to put it into this one. You can see already how narrow a margin of error, and you can see there it's pushing against it. The back wheels will not sit on the ground while the trailer hitches in, and I don't really want to break it. So I think that's great actually, that they've taken a little bit of effort and fixed for the most part the issue that allows this to be used with any of their trailers. I think, as you can see, they're mostly interchangeable. I've done it with the Satellite, I've done it with this, the other Bronco, which had it very well done, so I'm happy that they made the improvement for this one. So guys, just to not ramble on and on and on, I think in some ways this is actually better than its predecessor, the Black Bandit, which I happen to really like. I have left this on because this cover, as you guys know, will slide right off and get lost, and I have this here which likes things that are loose and being able to knock down. They've done an okay job with everything else. Once again, just a few minor gripes about the lights and the wheels, but other than that, it rolls properly. They've improved the trailer. Although it doesn't look finished, it'll fit the trailer hitch, so you don't have to worry about that. The wheels are of a slightly different design. Like I said, the hubcap, the rims themselves are smaller, but the wheels are larger. And and obviously this is a little bit off center, but you can change this, leave it with a heat gun, or just stick it in place with a pair of pliers, and then until it settles itself. Other than that, I have made the right choice. I decided to purchase this actually. Coming to it, I think this is a slightly different mold. That's much wider. And I think this might actually be plastic. Yeah, I think it might actually be plastic. But other than that, the details appear to be in the same spot. And so I'm going to bring this video to an end. I think it's my longest video since, and it's probably because I was rambling on a little bit, but they appear to have made some positive changes. Some other things that are not as nice, but what can you do? So guys, thank you for sitting through this one, and till the next one. This is Thomas from Toronto, and have a good one.